Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. How are you doing today? This is Muhammad. I'm from India, but right now I'm living in Saudi. As you know, I already told you I'm a pastry chef. I make desserts, cakes, you can say like sweet items. Today I'm gonna tell you something and it's really very important for your life. Actually, I'm not a graduate person. I went to school Hindi or English only 7 class. It means I don't have knowledge too much about English. But whatever I have knowledge, I wanna share with you. So let's say start. If you wanna make your English better in your conversation or in your speech or front of audience or meeting or front of your opposite person, you must use these things. Number one, when you talk to your opposite person or speech or meeting or audience or in your call, you must use idioms. Idioms is really very important when you talk to your opposite person. Not like every each sentence or word, like some places you must use idioms. When you use idioms, your conversation will come to really fantastic because of idioms. So you must use. Every each day you take one idioms or two idioms, just practice. When you will practice, then after when you will conversation your opposite person or in your speech, it will come to automatically. So you must practice and you must use in your conversation. Number two, contraction. Contraction is really very important because when you make a contraction, your conversation will come to different level because of contraction. And there have lots of contraction, like there have tenses, and every each tenses they have contraction when you make sentence. Like for example, does not, doesn't, do not, don't. You are not going, you aren't going. He is not going, he isn't going. Or he has not eaten, he hasn't eaten. You have not eaten, you haven't eaten. So there have lots, or not only this, there have lots. So when you will make a contraction, your English or your conversation or speech or your meeting or front of audience conversation will come to really great and fantastic. So you must use contraction. Same you follow every each day. Just take two contraction and you practice. After practice, you use in your conversation or speech or front of meeting or audience. Okay. Number three, must use phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs is really very important. So same thing, when you will use phrasal verbs, your conversation or speech will come to different level and you can say like high level. So you must use phrasal verbs also. You must take every each day two and practice. After practice, you use in your conversation or speech or in your call or like audience or meeting. You must use these things. So I told you idioms, contraction and phrasal verbs. If you will use these three things, I think your English will come to really great because of these idioms and contraction and phrasal verbs. Like when I make dessert, I put garnish. So when I put garnish, my dessert come to out of level. So same things when you will use in your conversation or speech or meeting or audience, your conversation will come to like different level and you can say like high level, up level. So you must use these things, idiom, contraction and phrasal verbs. Okay, but here I have something. Many people they think if I will talk too fast, opposite person or people will think I'm a graduate person in English. I have good knowledge about English, but it's totally wrong. You know, English country, if they will talk too fast, that's okay because that's the language. They can talk too fast. They can understand easily like a piece of cake. But English, it's not our language. We cannot understand very fast. We cannot understand very fast, or we cannot talk to very fast. So I think if you use or if you talk medium, not too much fast, not too much slow, just use medium, your opposite person they can understand very easily, and your English will come to like good, I think. So don't talk too much fast and don't talk too much slow. Just use medium, just talk medium. So it will come to better and okay. But in India, lots of people or lots of student or learner, they talk too much fast and they think it will come to okay for me, but it's not. So because it's not our language, or you can say like they have different native language. So our native language we can understand very easily and we can talk to very easily, but English it's not our native language, so we cannot understand very easily or we cannot talk to very fast. So just try to use medium, not too much fast, not too much slow. Just use or talk medium. Here I have one more thing, sir. Don't use failures word. Failures word, it means like you know, lots of people they use in conversation too much. Like. So don't use too much. Requirement place just use, but just don't use all places. Just use requirement place. Then your conversation or your speech will come to good. Don't use all places, otherwise your conversation or speech will come to worst, bad. So don't use every each place, just use requirement place. Okay, then here I have one more thing. Don't mumble, because many people, if you will ask some kind of question, they will say first word and second word, last word they will mumble. For example, if you will ask some people how are you, they will say gum. So how you will understand, because they mumbled. So don't mumble, just try to use clear and try to talk clear, because clear pronunciation and clear conversation is really very important. So yeah, so it's really very important. So guys, whatever I told you is really very useful and helpful for your English. So you must follow these kind of things. Then if you will follow, you must, I think you will success in your English. So just follow that, and whatever I had knowledge I shared with you. And if there have any kind of mistake, just comment below in comment section and I will correct that. And please guys, if you like this video, please share and subscribe and like and comment also, and just hit the bell icon. Then if I will upload any video, you can get easily. So please subscribe. And just now I want to say bye, take care.